Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. I'm so happy this palette finally made it to my makeup collection. I have waited so long, but I think Sephora, Lord bless Sephora, they had their summer sale and the price of this one went down from $129. Yes, it is expensive. It usually retails for $129, but it came down from $129 to $99, plus they were offering another 20% discount on it, so they were practically giving it free. So I went ahead and bought it, played with it, and now I'm gonna be just talking about it, sharing my views on it, and giving some makeup looks and swatches and all of that. So let's get right into it. Just so you know, that introduction that you just saw took I think around 100 takes. I don't know, I'm just not in my element today, but anyway. So first of all, this is how the palette looks. It's got this coppery leathery cover, which is great, and then it looks like this. So it's got these shade names like a film, and then these are all the shades, and it's a very warm palette. It's got metallics and mattes and a very red, orange, gold. I mean, when I see this, it just reminds me of fire. So this is how the palette looks. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch all the mattes first, and then I'm going to swatch all the metallics and show it to you. Okay, so I brought down the light so that you can see the shades better. So this right here, the first one is Bermuda, and this is this light shade. The next one I have is Pangin. So this is this ultra red color. The next one I have is this yellow shade. It's called Soul. So that's this ultra amazing yellow. Then the oranges. So there are two kind of orange shades. One is Sinai, and this is how it's kind of like a terracotta sort of an orange, and the other one is Horizon. So this is Horizon, and if you see, this one is slightly orange and this one slightly darker brownish orange, and then there are a couple of other brownish shades. This one's called Terra, little bit darker, so that's Terra, and the other one is Igneous, and this is this very dark shade, and the last one that's a matte is Volcano. And so these are all the mattes here. Okay, so now the metallics. So the first one I have is this white. It's called Ice Gold, and it's this very sparkly whitish gold. Not actually gold, just white silvery shade. The next one is Sundazed, and this is this pure light gold shade. The next one is Obeyed, and this is how Obeyed swatches. It's this lovely, I don't know what to call this, but this is such a lovely gold. The other one is, it's called Bronze Age. And don't worry, I'm wiping my finger off whenever I swatch it, so none of it is left. That's what's so amazing about these metallic eyeshadows. And then the next one is, it's called Atmosphere. So this is this pinkish metallic. Next one is Mandarin, so it's this orangish gold. Look at that. Oh, so pretty. And last one, which is my absolute favorite, and I think one of the most important reasons why I bought this palette, it's this shade Morgana. Ooh, I love this color. And so yeah, these are all the metallics. So these were all the swatches. Now I thought I'll play with this a little bit and create some eye looks. Now I don't know how many eye looks I will come up with. We'll see how it goes. So let's get started. I have my face up close so that you can see my eyes up close. Now I thought I'll start off with something neutral. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a very light shade, the Bermuda shade, and just apply it all over the lid, just so you get that base running. I had applied concealer on my eye, so I think we're good to start off. So this is this very, very light shade. And now I'm going to apply Soul, the yellow one. I feel like I need to use this yellow to respect this palette. It's just such a lovely yellow and a nice transition shade. I'm just going to apply this yellow with my blending brush. And then I'm going to apply Sinai. And this is this lovely orange shade. And you can see that this is creating this fire sort of orangish yellow gradients on the upper eye. And this is just a dream to blend. Like these mattes, like you don't need too much effort. They just magically apply themselves, honestly. So I just applied a little bit of more yellow here. So I'm gonna take a slightly tighter blending brush. Let's see, my Sigma E25, and I'm just gonna take the darker shade Terra and apply it right here, just to create a little bit of depth. And again, this is just blending so easily. And I'll just dip into that yellow a little bit, just so I have that gradients going. And I'll just now dip into Igneous, which is like an even darker shade, and just apply it right here, just to create a little bit more depth. Yep. Now I'm just gonna take that same light shade that I started off with and just apply it here, the Bermuda shade. Just gonna take a tighter brush, dig into Pangin, the red shade, and just apply it at the bottom eye. And you could go with any other shade as well, like a brown as well. I just thought I have to use this red shade, so and that's the first eye look I think that I wanted to start off with. I'll do the other eye and show you guys. All right, so this is the first look. This is a very matte, simple eye look, and I think it's very wearable. So that's all right. So next, I think I'm gonna do a bronzy sort of look. So let's see. All right, so I'll take Horizon as my transition shade, and I'm just gonna apply it on the upper part of my eyelid with my blending brush. Right, and then I'm just going to take Sinai, which is again a similar shade, and just deepen it a little bit. And I can't help but think how this red would look like a transition shade, so I'm going to experiment, and works just fine. And I'm just going to go back to Horizon, the orange shade, and just mix it up a little bit. Nice. And now I'm just going to take my tighter blending brush and go into Volcano and just apply it all over my eyelid with my blending brush. These mats are just so amazing, so easy to work with. Seriously, it's just superb. All right, so that's like a slightly brown smoky look with a red transition shade, and I just want to take it up a notch. And what I'm going to do is take Bronze Age with my finger and apply it on my lid all over. And I'm just going to take a flat brush and just blend it. Again, take my Sigma brush, go into Volcano, and I don't know why it's spelled Volcano rather than Volcano, V-U-L, but oh well, and just create a little bit more depth. And so far there has been no fallout, even though I'm working with quite a lot of matte shades, but so far so good. And now I'm going to take the Mandarin Gold, just apply it right here. With my blending brush, just blend it. Oh, I love this. And then again go back to Bronze Age and apply it here. I'm gonna go into the Sundance shade with a tapered brush and just apply it at the corner of my eye. The pencil brush, I'm just gonna go into Sinai and apply it at the lower eye, the lower lid. Kind of connected. And then with the same brush, I'm gonna go into Terra and Volcano, basically deepen up and apply it. And my eyes have become red because I used this makeup remover which went into my eye, and so it's turned red right here. But oh well. And I'm just curious to see how this ice gold will look. Another brush and go into ice gold, tap it, and apply it right here. It's just so lovely. And that's the other kind of shiny, bronzy eye. So I'm gonna do the other eye and come back. All right, so here it is, the second eye look. So the third eye look that I want to do is with my favorite color, Morgana. So what I'm going to do is, with my blending brush, add the Soul yellow color as a transition. And I just want to go with the ultimate fire eye look. So let's see if we can do that. So next I'm going to again take the same blending brush and go into Terra and add this as a transition, because Morgana itself is such an orangish gold shade that I don't want to add too much orange right now, at least not when I start with the eye look. So this is Terra. It's this warm brown shade that I'm adding. Seriously, these blend so easily. It's amazing. Just enjoy. I mean, Natasha Denona eyeshadow palettes really are an experience. So I just added a little bit of Soul again, and I think I have my base ready. So I'm gonna go with my finger, keep it simple, go into Morgana, and this shade is just fabulous on its own. And I'm gonna apply it all over my eyelid. Oh wow. I don't think I need to do much. It seems like this is all I need. But I'm just gonna blend it, of course. Just lovely. Just gonna apply a little bit more. Oh, I just love this shade. So pretty. Then go with my tighter brush and go into Volcano. Add a little bit of depth to this, as usual. And now I'm just gonna go into Horizon, the orange shade, and then go into Volcano, just connect it. And then go into Obeyed and apply it at the inner corner of my eye. Take it up. And that's just fire. And I'm now just going to do the other eye and come back. This is my favorite look, and it involves my favorite shade. So I really, really love this look and this color. And I think I'm going to use this palette especially for this shade a lot. Alright, so these were my 3 looks of the Natasha Denona Sunset palette. Needless to say, I love this palette. I know it's expensive, but it's one of those products you kind of understand why it is expensive. The formula is just top notch. The metallics are super easy to work with, very blendable, amazing colors, and the metallic shades were, even if you keep applying them like multiple times, they don't pile up and make your eyes look, you know, those patchy, built up, textured eyelids that you start getting when you use these other eyeshadow metallic shades. That doesn't happen with this palette, so that's another added bonus. So you can make mistakes and still get away with it because it just doesn't show. This is a very warm palette, so if you're into warm shades, this is definitely the best palette I will say to own amongst all others that might be available in the market. At least the ones that I have used, I think this is the best for warm tones. Now she also has a couple of other palettes. I happen to have quite a few of them, so I'm going to be reviewing those as well. But if you are into warm tones, this is definitely an amazing eyeshadow palette to own. So yeah, do give it a try if you have saved enough, and if you're in a mood to try out the Natasha Denona palettes, this one's a good one. Anyway, so do let me know how you like this video, and I especially want to know which eye look you like the most. So do comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you have any questions, and well, I guess I don't have anything else to say. So until the next time we meet, bye.